And we're live. Morning thoughts, morning thoughts, morning thoughts. Who's that? Shout out to Miss Goldie Robinson. Miss Goldie Robinson, thank you for being here early this morning. I know a lot of people might be laughing at my glasses this morning, but let me wait till a couple more people come in here. Let me tell you about my unfortunate weekend or week that I've had so far. Check this out. In the meantime, let me shout out some people real quick before we get started. This is not going to be a long show because I have to take my son to go get his testing done. You know, COVID I keep, so my son's been going to school at home and they have to go into the building to actually get testing done today. So my daughter did it last week and my son is going to do it today. That's my 13-year-old. So big up, manners and respect. Shout out to Nicole Bazaar. Thank you for being here. Rising Phoenix, thank you for being here. LA Zionist, thank you for being here. Danya Cuesta, thank you for being here. Vaughn Stevenson, Tamara Brown, Ford, Crystal Clear, Sophia B, Blue, thank you for being here. Shout out to the people going out to work this morning. Shout out to the people coming in from work this morning. Extra special big up shout out to the people who work multiple jobs. I have the utmost respect for you. Shout out to my entrepreneurs, my stay-at-home moms and pops, my retirees. Shout out to every single clean-hearted, good-hearted person who wishes good for other people as much as you wish good for yourself. You deserve the utmost respect. Shout out to my brother Troy Stars Trucking and Chairs and Benches TV. Go check those two channels out on YouTube. Give them some support. Tell them SouFLoTV sent you. They are a part of the family as well. All right. Now, people, you wouldn't believe this. So yesterday we didn't go live, and we didn't. Just as I came back from the whole face being swollen thing, I think my face is going down now for sure. It's almost back to normal, and I'm thankful for that. I was very worried. All right. So just as that's happening, and I had to take a whole week off from going live, I stayed up late last night or the night before. That's why we didn't go live yesterday morning. Hear the story. One bag of drama, you know, but I'm not the kind of person that like to complain. All right. We got a little video we're going to watch this morning. Karen strikes again. But before we get into that, this is how it went. I stayed up late, and when it was like 5 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the morning, my computer kicks me off. My own computer kicked me off, you know. And I'm trying to get back on my internet, and it kept saying access denied. My wife was up working as well, so she got kicked off the computer as well. So she just went to bed. She came over to the other side of the house. She asked me, babe, you could get on the computer? I said, no, it kicked me off. She goes, it kicked me off too. She left. She went back to bed. I stayed up trying to get back on. I'm entering the family computer password. Everything is not putting me on my own internet. Boom. I went to sleep. No, I didn't go to sleep. I stayed up doing some work. I have lighting in this place, some big Oliver light, right? That's why it's bright like this. Wait till I take these glasses off, because some of y'all thinking I wear glasses, and I don't. I don't wear glasses. I don't need glasses. I'm thankful that as a grown man at my age, I'm actually probably the only one in my family that doesn't wear glasses. I don't know if I'm a jacket or something, but I don't wear glasses, so that gene didn't catch me. I can read fine print from across the room. That's how good my eyesight is. See, I have these big lights in here, and my green screen is up, and I sat up actually and wrote out pen and paper review for 5 different songs. 5 different songs, because you have some hot videos out right now, and there's a part of my audience that caters to the whole pen and paper review thing. So we have the DJ Khaled with Justin Bieber and 21 Savage's called Let's Go. Then we met, I'm telling you now because my wife understand what this about. Then I wrote out Vibes Cartel, I Know and Believe. Then I wrote out pen and paper. I know I have to listen to these songs, watch the videos, because I'm doing a review. So I have to watch the video back and forth and write every single word to each song. Shano has one out called Psalm 23. That's 3. These are the reviews I'm going to do. Tory Lanez, Playboy, Live. Woo! All right. And then there's another one, Vibes Cartel, Hustler. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I wrote all these out. I'm sitting here as I wrote these out. I said, okay, the internet's not putting me back on there, so I'm using my phone. I'm doing this. I get up in front of these big old lights, set up my green screen, and say, well, when the internet let me back in, I'm going to start recording. These lights have these things that poke out of them. Watch this. They have something like this that poke out of them, right? So the other one has 4 things that pokes out of it. I got up, I went to the bathroom, I used the bathroom, I came back in here in this recording room, and as I'm about to sit down, right? Look at my eye. Y'all see that? Almost lost my damn eye. Got poked right on my eyeball. Let me show you again. Look at my eye. You see it? This thing poked me dead on my eyeball. Okay? On my eyeball. Me not lie. When it poked me on my eyeball, I grabbed my eye like this. I don't wear glasses. These glasses are actually sold in the store, and these glasses are for people who spend a lot of time on the computer. So I have my jaw that's going down, and on the same side of my face, my damn eye. Could I tell you something else? On the same side of my body, I've had to have hernia repair surgery because when I was in the army, I tore up my groin area. I was a grunt, a 11 Bravo infantry soldier. So you hump all over God's earth. See? So I ended up mash up myself. I had to get surgery done there. It's on the same side of the body. So I don't know if my right side not too good or what going on in my life. But these glasses are to stop the glare from the lights so it doesn't burn because the eye just run water all the time. See it? So I woke up, see that? So I woke up the next morning and I'm like, oh my God, it's late. I woke up at 6:30. I still wanted to go live. I checked the computer. I could get on, but I couldn't see out of my eye. All I saw was fog. See? All I saw was, sometimes you have to laugh here, man. Hey, Deborah, sometimes you have to laugh. Deborah say, I hope you. Me no know. I actually told wifey, I said, I feel salt enough. I feel like this whole heap of pool swimming thing and now do it for me. I think I need to go down to the sea and just chuck off into the sea and take out some salt water because I feel salt. I feel salt. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. But the way it poked me in my eye, when it poked my eyeball, the first thing I did was I grabbed my eye. You see, I'm going to tell people all the time, I said, I don't care if you believe in a God or not. Here, you see, when trouble take you, watch and see if you're not going to believe in a God or you're not going to find some kind. I know you're going to be calling, right? I don't know which God you're going to be calling on, but you're going to shout out for God. Oh, God, oh, my God. I don't know if you all know the artist. There's an artist out that had a little bus the other day, some kind of break, and he was on stage with Mr. Winford Williams, and the artist, his slang is Pesheng Weng Weng. All right, weird, right? But the youth was say Pesheng Weng Weng. If you look at his eyes, one of his eyes is messed up, so it goes like it's looking that way, like all the way that way, or something. Something happened to it, and when he told a story about it, he was working on a site. Seeing the youth, the born with him regular normal eye. He grew up with his regular normal eyes. Both eyes are focused, looking straight, never had a problem, never needed glasses. Work the youth at work. And a metal thing sticking out of something as he got up. The metal thing was hanging over his head, and he said, he explained it on stage. As him get up, so the thing sliced him eyeball. Sliced his eyeball, and he hold his eye like this, and then went to the doctor and all this other stuff, and that's the end result you see now of what came out of it. So he was telling Mr. Winford Williams that he started this musical journey. He wanted to be an artist, but in a pretty boy thing, you know, in braids and shave off the side and all this thing. You know, you young and you insecure. If anything goes wrong with your face or, you know, any part of you like that. So he said that held him back for a long time because people not understanding what it was, what caused it. Somebody see you, they don't know your life story. They don't know, say you just had an accident and it messed up your eye. So now one of your eye them look like it don't belong in your head or something. So, you know, it held him back for a long time, and he actually stopped pursuing his music because of the insecurities that other people place upon him, you know, by making fun of his eye and all that other stuff, like handicap DJ, like the blind DJ, the one with the one eye, the one with the funny eye. But now he's gotten over those insecurities, so him just come out now, and boom, everything is in God's timing. Him do he has good songs, but didn't put any of those out. God made it so that as him step on the scene, him say Pesheng Weng Weng, and the whole country starts say Pesheng Weng Weng. You see? So it was all in divine order and in God's timing for him. But that's how he lost his eye. And as soon as my eye hit, that's what I thought. Hear me now. I said, God, please, please, just let me see my eyesight. Please don't take my eyesight. And this is what I'm saying to myself, running to the bathroom, you know. And as I'm running to the bathroom, my mouth starts feel salty. And I feel like something was running down my face, like blood, and it was running into my mouth. I know how blood tastes, and it feels salty. Don't ask me how I know how blood tastes. I got many instances. But run down into I run in the bathroom, and I'm saying, God, please, please don't take my eyesight. Anything but. I don't want to have one eye, right? Go in the bathroom, take my hand from over my eye, look in the mirror, couldn't see nothing. I said, oh God, my eyesight gone. See, because it was burning so much, and my eye was just running water. It was the water that was from my eye was running down my face. End of the day, it wasn't blood, and my eyeball never bust or nothing like that. Somebody says, did you go to the ophthalmologist? Marie Johnson, no, I didn't go to the ophthalmologist. You know, I thought about that as well. But I've seen other horrific eye injuries that didn't go to no ophthalmologist or any doctor or anything like that, and they're doing just fine, right? It wasn't damaged that bad. I was lucky. This is no different from, this is just blunt force trauma to the eyeball. No different from like a boxer getting punched in the eye, or somebody in a street fight getting punched in the eye, or getting juking at the eye. I've been juked in my eye before at some point in my life, just not this bad. Yeah. Why I'm looking so skinny? Because it's time to lose some weight. Because I haven't been yamming like summer come. And this is Alex Lopez. So why are you looking so skinny? I don't know. I think I'm looking good. I'm actually liking what I'm looking like right now. I don't like to look fat unless it's muscles. And I haven't been going to the gym. And as soon as I started back, the day I started back going to the gym, the next day, my mouth started hurting. And then my jaw started swelling. So I stopped again. And I hadn't been to the gym in over a year because I've been in lockdown from this whole COVID thing. See? So why I'm looking so skinny is because I'm not eating like I used to eat. I'm not trying to eat like I used to eat. And for the past week, because of this tooth, I've been on liquid only and yogurt. Yesterday was the first I ate semi-solid food. Well, I went to the dentist, and the dentist did his checkup, and he said, okay, the infection is gone. You're out in the clear now, but still be careful because the infection could come back because it still hasn't healed. So if you're going to eat food, eat semi-hard food. Guess what I eat? Real Jamaican. But not lie. I felt for it, and I went and got it. Wifey cooked the rice, and me cooked the actually she was there cooking. She was making rice porridge. And I looked at the stove. I said, what I make? How the rice looks so soupy. She said, no rice, me I cook a rice porridge. I said, no, turn it in a rice, because I'm going to get some bully beef. I was like, God. And I went and got bully beef. Because you know, bully beef from the can, the bully beef look like it chew up already. So I don't really have to chew it, because I chew already. See? So bully beef and rice was the first solid food I ate. So I've been on a liquid diet for days now. I haven't eaten anything solid. Straight yogurt. I'm on some strong antibiotics, so I have to be taking probiotics. That's why I was on the yogurt probiotics and the yogurt drink probiotics. See? What I'm saying? They zip your SouFlo. Boy, I don't know enough. But I just thank God say me have eyesight. I can still see out of it. My vision's not affected. Well, a little bit, but not really. From over here, I can read the fine print that's in the comment section with just one eye. All right. So I'm still good. I'm giving thanks. I still have a lot to give thanks for. But see that one more time for the people who haven't seen it. Then they lost my whole eye. See? Almost lost my whole eye. And we just don't know, man. That also goes to show you that you don't know. You don't know what life's going to bring your way. Because I'm in here innocently working. I'm just up late working. Sometimes when I can't sleep, I work right through the night until sleep hit me to where I can't resist the sleep anymore. I lay down sometimes and I count sheep and I count from 100 backwards and me burn a big spliff. Me do everything. Can't go sleep. So I wake up and I just work, right? What is there else to do but get money in the meantime? At least try to make it productive, right? I'm not up watching foolishness and just being awake, staring at anything. And I'm just here working and this is sitting there happening. Anyway, so y'all understand what it is that SouFLoTV is going through. I'm a regular person. I tell everybody that I go through life just like you. Things happen to me just like you. And that's how the thing go. See? But it's funny because the first thing me ball out for is God. When there's something that took me in my eye, me start pray immediately, God, please don't take my eyesight. I beg you, please. Never know what happened from one day to the next. That's life. And that's the lesson in it. That's the lesson in it. You don't know. You don't know what happened from one day to the next. Like how somebody asked me right now, how you looking so skinny? Because summer is coming and I purposely had stopped eating a lot before the whole tooth thing. And then when the tooth thing happened, doctor said, it's best for you to go on a liquid diet. Because may I tell you enough, for those of you who never had a dry socket, boy, you don't want one. Imagine having your tooth taken out. We'll get into the video. Imagine having your tooth taken out, right? And then there's a hole in your gum because they removed that tooth. And then for me, what it was food went in it. I'm thinking I'm eating on one side of my face and swallowing when your tongue, this is how your tongue is designed to do. Your tongue is designed to distribute your food equally throughout your mouth. You see when you don't know something? See? So all this time my tongue is throwing food over there into the hole, right? And then it got infected. Or that's what he said. So anyhow, imagine having that hole and then putting a metal thing in there and digging and scraping out the hole. I saw the man dig and scrape out the hole, you know, and he gave me a mirror to look while he was doing it. And he said, I want you to look and see what it is I have to do to clean it out. In case it happens to you again, you can clean it out quickly. Listen, I'm not doing that for myself. I was looking into my mouth, watching him clean it out. I just put down the mirror. I put down the mirror and I actually started to grip everything that I could catch to grip, because even with 3 injections, 1, 2, 3, to numb me, I was in that much pain. Cause my face already swell up. Them already squeeze out a bunch of nastiness out of it. And now he's in the hole in where he just removed my tooth from, just scraping. Oh, okay, I think I've got all the infection out now. You don't want to feel that pain there. Okay, and then my face swell up more because of all that digging and scraping. So liquid diet since then. My face is coming back to normal, obviously, and I'm very thankful. It's live. I saw it go. I watch live from Niagara Falls, Canada. I test me, see if I can see. Big up yourself and thank you for being here live from Niagara Falls. All right. Big up yourself. Good morning, SouFLoTV brains and the people. Debbie Debs, Bashman, good morning and thank you. My teeth, nudging. Boy, may I tell you, it hurt. It hurt. Okay? It hurt. The army taught me to go to my happy place because, you know, being an infantry soldier, they punish upon one level where it's not normal for civilians. That's why civilians aren't infantry soldiers, and that's why they might never even be able to go to the lengths that we go through the things that we go through. We call it and embrace the suck. All right? You're sucking right now, ain't you? Well, embrace the suck. Pick it up. Let's go. That's it. See, and so I had to go to that place when he was doing that. I'm like, I'm in Jamaica. I'm on the beach. Yeah, the waves are rolling in. You know, Mr. People are playing with them children. It's a beautiful scene. The sun. I saw me. I closed my eye and trying to tell myself to bear that pain that he was doing. And he's like, I still got more to go. I'm hanging there, hanging there. In my mind, I'm like, I went the blood clot. This man I got done and come out of my mouth. At one point, I wanted to like just grab him. But I'm like, just go through it, go through it, go through it, go through it, because you have to get it done. You see your face, get it done. So I'm gonna just get it done, get it over with. That's why when he said liquid diet, me say no more, sir. Beer liquid. A beer liquid have been water, juice, barely any juice, water, yogurt, and that's it. Yogurt drink and yogurt, and that's it. And that's what I've been on for a week now. All right. Slow down, Leo. Too busy. No rest. Let Jah assist. Winnie XXX. Boy, sometimes life be like that. Sometimes life be like that, you know. Yeah, Carolyn Scott. Blessings. Really nothing to be sorry for. You know, it's unfortunate situations that happen to all of us all the time. Like I said, I'm thankful I didn't lose my eye, and I'm thankful that my face is coming back to normal. I always saw people who had serious dental issues with a big hole in their jaw after, I don't know if an abscess them did have or something like that, right? And when my face swelled up, again, I was praying. I said, God, please don't make me end up with a hole there in my jaw, in the side of my face, and these kind of things. So again, I called upon God like, please, God, please don't make this happen to me. And it didn't. Now, whether it was God or not, me believes to God. So see ya. My face is going back to normal, and boom, my eye. But I didn't lose my sight either, so eventually my eye will be going back to normal as well. All right, so here we go. My people, Diana, this is the place in which I live, okay? And I tell you about the U.S. all the time, and the reason why I feel so comfortable when I'm in Jamaica, even though you see all the stories, and you're like, SouFlo, them I kill people down there like fly. Isaac Gaza, thank you, I appreciate you so much. So, you know, I can't explain to people why I feel so comfortable when I touch that island. But these are the things. These are the reasons why. And it's because of stuff like this. Me not have to worry about people. If I'm getting pulled over, it's not I'm getting pulled over by a white cop. And is he racist? Oh my God, this might turn into a shooting incident. Me not have to worry about none of that. So I'm on the island and I'm free, right? I'm free. Gunman bad on me, bad to some in a business about that. I'm free. Them mad on me, mother. Some in a business about that. I'm free. And I don't move wild and careless. So I'm not really worried about certain things. These are the big worries that worry us. A lot of us are worried about this, especially black men. And sisters, I'm not trying to, because I haven't forgotten about Sandra Bland. I haven't forgotten about the other sister, Breonna Taylor. I haven't forgotten about all the sisters who went down in this as well, right? But it seems like the man takes the brunt of this. So for us, we're automatically seen as a threat for some reason. So aggression is what is used to approach us from the get-go. Just to simply tell us that, hey, I pulled you over because your back tail light on the right side is out. It turns into a whole gun drawn and, you know, shots fired, man down, all that. So anyhow, this is the society in which we live. And because of them things are why me feel like I just always have to escape. And I say every minute and I say, I'm going to Jamaica because I can't take it. I need to go replenish and then come back. Yeah? So anyhow, let me set this video up so you understand what's about to happen. So these two black girls, they're walking in the park, they're filming. We live in a social media world. I don't know if they have a YouTube, Instagram, they're Instagram famous, whatever it is. They're filming in the park, and one of them accidentally drops her charger. Now, the one that dropped the charger was being filmed by the other one. So, but they didn't recognize that they dropped the charger. See? This white lady comes along now, or European lady comes along now. SM, I appreciate you. Thank you so much. SM said, just passing by, showing some heritage love and support, manners and respect, and I appreciate you to the fullest. Thank you. So they're in the park filming. They drop their charger. This lady comes along. She picks the charger up. This woman is demanding that they prove that the charger is theirs before she returns it. And it turned into one big mess. So I'm going to show you a part of the video so you understand, because I had a similar incident that I told you about day before yesterday when I went live, when I went to Walmart and the man in the parking lot talking about, because I'm listening to my music, right, as I'm exiting my car to go into the store. He has a problem with my music, but he feels so emboldened that he can, come check me. He's checking the volume of my music from across the parking lot. And my music ain't loud enough to go across the parking lot. He's walking towards my car. So obviously, if y'all walk towards my car, if I have my music up loud, it's going to get louder the closer you get, right? And all I can see is the signal in the ear, and I know what he's talking about. But anyway, I told you I approached him inside the store, whatever. These are the situations, and it's almost an everyday thing where people feel like they have to keep us in check. It is their responsibility to police and monitor us and tell us how to behave and all this other stuff. Tell us how to look. Trayvon Martin, don't dress a certain way. I might have to shoot you because I don't feel comfortable. You look like a criminal. Why you got your hoodie up? And you're over there explaining, well, damn, it's raining. I bought this jacket with a hoodie on it, so when it's raining, I'm not have to carry an umbrella. We just flip up my hoodie and get to where I'm going, kind of thing. We live in that kind of world, and it's crazy out here for us. But anyhow, I found this kind of weird and interesting, but true to life at the same time. So see the video here.
Ma'am, they don't let me. There are 2 girls, and they're surrounding me, and they're threatening me that they're gonna beat me or something. Don't do that. Or something. You're lying. You're lying. That's on.
Now she's telling. Hold on there.
Are you racist or something?
Let me put my mic up. She told the police, or she's calling 911, and she told the police that they're surrounding me. See two girl there.
We're taking like a little personal shoot for Instagram.
She calls and tells the police, 911, hurry up, come. They're surrounding me and they're threatening me like they're gonna beat me or something. The girls have everything on camera. All the girls were asking her for is, could I please have my charger back? We were filming and I dropped it and I saw you pick it up.
I definitely have a video with it on, but she's not going to give it back even if we show her.
I don't want to show it, but I'm going to make my phone. No, I find it here.
This lady just stole my charger and won't give it back. She's saying that I have to prove that it's mine, and she's calling the cops on me right now.
That they're going to beat me.
They're going to beat me.
Yeah, in the Central Park. She's lying.
You know it's illegal now, right?
So this is Central Park.
Touching me. That's not your problem.
Nobody's touching
you.
She said, why are you touching me? Nobody touched her.
You have to prove it. I'm not saying I'm not going to give it to you. You have to prove that this is yours.
You're not. What are you talking about?
Ma'am, they don't let me. There are 2 girls and they're surrounding me and they're threatening me that they're going to beat me or something.
Don't do that.
Or something. You're lying. You're lying. That's on 170 something. That's in front of the queue of the information.
Are you racist
they don't
or
let
something?
me to go. Yes, I am.
Are you racist or something? Yes, I am.
Girl, go ahead. Hurry up. Yo, she just stole my motherfucking portable charger and told me she's racist and saying that we're gonna beat her and kill her and stuff.
She's setting up the scene for you to get damaged when the police gets there. That's why she called them and told them you're surrounding her, you're threatening her, you're about to beat her. This is New York City, Central Park, right? These 2 thieves. This woman said these 2 thieves.
Please do not take my property. Give it back.
I'm going to try to be, but maybe something you haven't paid for it. Your daddy paid for it, or your sister paid for it.
Baby, I have a very good job. What are you talking about?
Do not discuss with me.
What?
Do not discuss with me.
Who are you?
We're gonna talk about this because you hear how thick her accent is, right?
Girl, if you go viral trying to be stupid, that's on you.
You have a picture of it?
I sure do. I got a video of me with
right
it.
now. You have to go to them too.
I'm going to whenever they request it.
Put it up before we get to them.
So there should be police pulling up sometime soon. I believe the police are, Central Park has police on horses. Oh, there they go. She told the police they're threatening me.
It's a portable charger. I was riding
She
my
said
bike.
they're threatening me and beating me.
She hurried up and grabbed off the ground and ran away with it. And she said we're trying to beat her. She called 911. It's her. She have a video of it. Pull up your video of it if you have of it.
You have to have a video these days.
She said we threatened her and beating her. She's called a cop. And we've been recording her since she started.
You heard the cop ask? You have a video of that?
Well, y'all, I got my shit back. The police just gave it back.
Had an interesting day.
Very interesting.
And then she said namaste. So, listen, I want you to take something from that, right? Take something from that. Over a freaking charger. A charger. Now, notice a couple of things. When the police came, first of all, we always find ourselves in those positions where we have to explain. We have to explain, like, I have a very good job, thank you. I have a college degree, thank you. I have a, as if all these things are needed to say, I'm a good enough person for you not to violate me. You know what I'm saying? You hear the sister in the back talking about, I have a very good job, thank you. She was like, it's not your charger. You paid for it. Your daddy paid for it. Your sister paid for it. Like, bitch, give me my damn charger. Now, I commend those sisters for the way they handled it, because some people that I know, it would have been a quick two-piece and that charger would have been theirs and they would have been on their way. So I'm not encouraging anybody to handle it like that. As you can see, she called the police. You see how many police was in the park? You see how many police? And those are police on horses, right? They also have them on foot, and they also have them on bicycles, and they also have them in cars. So that place is surrounded by police anyhow. But the messed up thing in all of this is this, and this is what our African American brothers and sisters always talk about. Everybody comes here and rides on the coattail of the civil rights movement and the blacks fighting for their rights to be considered full citizens here. That woman's accent is so thick. That's not an American accent, or as we know it to be American accent, right? She is obviously from some part of Europe. You understand? But she feels like if anybody should own this place, it should be black people. Built it. But she feels like she has the right. She feels that empowered and that emboldened that she has the right. And she's been watching for years. So she knows that if I get into the smallest of anything with black people, I don't care who it is, black male, black female, all I have to do is pick up the phone and call 911 and say, use those trigger words like knife, gun, violence, beating, scared, that kind of stuff. And she made sure she put all of it in there, right? They're surrounding me, like they're going to beat me or something. And her English is not that good. So a couple of the times she actually said, they're beating me. One point she said, stop touching me, when the girl was nowhere close to her. You understand? And you got to understand that they know, because they've been watching it go down for years. And they know that when these police officers come, they're not coming with the best intentions in mind. As soon as they hear, majority of them anyways, I don't want to generalize, but majority of them are coming with a different mind frame once they hear an old or poor white damsel in distress and she has been accosted by some black people. And she's using verbiage like they're surrounding me, they're hurting me, or they're going to hurt me, and I feel scared, and hurry up. You could have just gave the people their damn charger and been on your way. Obviously, these sisters wasn't out there looking for any drama or war. They weren't trying to fight you. And by the way, for those of you who say, why don't you just go about your business and buy another charger? Why should I give up my charger? Why should I give up my stuff that I own? You know, I don't know if it's my son took my charger or my wife took my charger and misplaced it, but the charger reappeared on my kitchen counter, but I couldn't find my charger. And I went to go buy a new charger for my phone because my phone was dying. Now, when I bought the phone came with a charger, so I wouldn't know how much a charger costs. A charger for this particular phone is 54 US dollars is what I paid for my charger for this phone. You could get a generic charger that charges the phone slowly and ends up damaging your charging port. To get the exact charger that matches the phone, your replacement charger is 54 US dollars. So why the hell would some people can't find 54 US dollars to feed the whole family today. Some people are feeding their whole family of 4 and 6 or $54 for the week. And don't tell me it don't happen, because it happened to me. You understand? One bag of chicken, 20 pounds. That chicken is $5.75. Some what I'm calling now, pumped up chicken. It's cheap. You're trying to survive. One big bag of rice, and every day is curry chicken, brown stew chicken, baked chicken, chicken soup, fried chicken. You know what I'm saying? And you're making it last and stretching it. So there are people out here that can't even get $54 right now. Right now, it's a whole lot of money. Hey, I don't want to be disrespectful, right? Forgive my language, but woman out there suck dick for $20. Real talk. So $54 is a whole heap of money. So why should I be inconvenienced to have to go find $54 to go get me a damn charger when you just walked away with my charger that I just dropped? Common decency and common courtesy is, excuse me, ma'am, excuse me, ma'am, you drop something and you pick it up and you hand it to them, right? You don't pick people's stuff up and go away with it. Oh, is it yours? Prove it to me. How am I going to prove to you that that charger is mine? Even if I say, okay, I'll prove it to you, put it in here and see if it matches my port. You're probably still going to come up with something else. Well, there are a million different phones out there that the port matches this charger. I still don't think it's yours. What do you want me to give? Is it that we are supposed to walk around with the receipt of everything that we have purchased, just in case we drop it and someone else from that other side picks it up and demands that we prove it to them? Then we can pull the receipt out and say, see, I bought it at Costco. Here's my receipt. I bought it on this day, that paid that much for it. Can I have my stuff back now, please? And imagine that. And I guarantee you, even if we walk around with our receipts, they're still going to find a way to say, well, I still don't believe that it's yours. The receipt still doesn't prove that it's yours. The receipt only proves that you bought one like it. You know what I'm saying? So y'all understand now when I say, yo, when we jump on the plane and gone, you know, I feel like I want to kiss the ground when we reach Jamaica, you know, because I'm in a business about now. I do these stories because I'm trying to help to make Jamaica better. I'm trying to help to make these politicians look and say, Jesus Christ, this youth in platform are grow and people are paying attention. You know, see 100 and something. However, your connection is unstable, of course. However, at the same time, we lend our voice to a cause. We lend our voice where we believe we can make impact and change. Me want the place change up. I want my country of birth to be changed up because I definitely don't plan on getting older here. You understand? I definitely don't plan on getting older here. And I live in too much of a guarded situation. People are intimidated by me just naturally because I'm 6'5". You understand? I'm 6'5", 245 pounds. I'm a big guy. Enough people see me on camera and say, SouFLo, John, no, you know, some things say the little. You don't know why you look short on camera. People me big. I'm actually 6'4.5", but I give myself the extra 5, because Because if I put shoes on, that's an extra ½ inch, and I'm 6'5". But I'm truly 6'4.5". So I'm a big guy. And naturally, when I step into any place, whether it's in a professional environment or corporate environment, or I step into out in the streets, just going to the store regularly, I've had them come up to me in the store. I kid you not, on my kids. I had one lady come to me in the store one day. I'm in Walmart again. Walmart getting a lot of promotion this morning. So I'm in a Walmart again, pushing my cart around, minding my business, shopping to go home to my family. And this lady come up to me and go, she looked at it. It's an older white lady. She looked at me from head to toe. She goes, my, clutching her pearls. My, you a big one, ain't you? I don't know what the fuck that's supposed to mean. You a big one, ain't you? I'm like, there are white guys in this place that are just as tall as I am, or even taller and bigger, you know? And you can tell how they like clutch up themselves and go on like, man, I don't want to live in that. When I'm there in Jamaica, I'm free. I go around, I love being around my people. I go around me with gunshot with them. I go around my people, I feel good. I feel good. This is where I feel the safest. I was actually watching an interview last night with Cat Williams and Fat Joe. Even though I never forgave Fat Joe, because when Colin Kaepernick took a knee, Fat Joe was the one that actually started that BS, or he joined it. And with a platform like his, he was the one that said, yo, I was riding with Cap, yo. Flat brim hat and everything. Yo, I was riding with Kaepernick, yo, till he started doing that take a knee stuff. You know what I mean? Why you disrespecting the troops for? What they ever did to you? And this is why I say, within the Hispanic community, they're with you until you see how fast I saw them doing it. They clap hands and jump overboard. Whoops, next. Whoops, next. When the caca hit the fan, and Kaepernick needed people in positions of power to stand up with him, this dude stood up and said, yo, I was riding with Cap. You know what I'm saying? I understand all that other stuff he's saying, but why you gotta start disrespecting the troops though? They ain't never did nothing to you. Actually, Fat Joe actually went far enough to say they never did nothing to you. All they ever do is defend us and fight for our rights and our freedoms. I said, damn, Fat Joe, I don't know about cancel culture, but in my book, you X the hell out. So I don't know how I ended up last night watching, because Cat Williams is one of my favorite people to actually follow. Not only for a good laugh, but he is as real as it gets. And Cat Williams was explaining last night, you know what I'm saying, how no matter how much money he gets, he still goes and he says, I'm in every hood across the whole country. This is where I get my inspiration from. This is where I get my material from. Because Fat Joe was asking him, yo, you did a joke one time where you were talking about the baby so big that his feet scraping the ground, but they still got him, pushing him in the stroller in the pram. And I was dying laughing. Where you get this stuff from? Where you come up with this? And Cat says, I am of the people. I'm for the people. I'm rooted. I'm on the ground with the people. So like when you in the hood and you see funny stuff, that's us taking sufforations and tribulations and turning it into comedy. And if you ever notice, the best comedians have been through the worst of things. He went off to say, you know, Richard Pryor, he was a dick-sucking crackhead, and he is the king of comedy. But it's not that. And here goes Fat Joe. Oh, no, don't say that about Richard Pryor. Don't call Richard Pryor no dick-sucking crackhead. And he goes, it's in his autobiography, sir. It is in his autobiography, sir. I read it, I bought it, and I read it, and it is in his autobiography. He wrote this about himself, right? That he was a dick-sucking crackhead. One time, he was on so much drugs that he ended up being with men, okay? Experimenting, because he was so high, he didn't know what was going on, and he was smoking crack and sucking dick. And the thing that made Richard Pryor great is what Kat said, was he poured it all out. He didn't hide the worst of himself. He told everybody that kind of stuff. So I'm watching that. And the part where Cat Williams said, No matter how much money I get, I still go around my people. Set himself on fire. Denny's, Davidson, thank you. All that. That was all through drugs. And he hid none of it. And people were elated and found it funny and everything. And he was dying inside. You know what I'm saying? So the part that I got from that was where Kat said, I go around my people because that is where I get my inspiration from. That is where my material comes from. People asking, wait, where you come up with this stuff? It's because you're scared to go where I go. You scared to hang out where I hang out. You scared to be around the people I'm around. I didn't abandon my people because I got money. Of course, I'm not going to be in certain situations. You know, he went and he said it. I'm not going to be in certain situation if they pitching rocks on the corner and all that. I'm not going to be positioning myself right there. But I still go to these communities. I'm still there. I spend days there, hours there, that kind of stuff. And this is where I get my stuff from. And this is where I feel the safest at, is what he said. So just like Cat Williams, that's why I feel the safest in a country that has had almost 500 murders now. You know that we're pushing up. We're pushing up probably like, we're gone past 450 because the number was 431 before I even went to Jamaica. And I went to Jamaica last month, the beginning of last month. We're at the beginning of this month. So it's been a month now since I got back already. And there's been countless other murders since. So I'm sure we're pushing up on 500 murders within the first 4 to 5 months of the year. And I still feel safer there than I feel here. You know what I'm saying? That's something to think about. Shout out to my African-American brothers and sisters, man. Listen, we not divided, we us. We us. Different ships dropped us off at different ports. I keep repeating this, but I feel like I need to repeat this from time to time. We have some differences, yes. You might not eat something, I might eat it. You call it chitlins, me call it tripe. We cook it a different way. I mean, I don't know how to cook it. It don't look too kosher, it don't look too good. But we, you know, that's why it's important to connect with your people. Then you'll find out that, damn, I know mama chitlins be good and stuff be hitting. I don't eat pork anyways. Well, depends. If I'm in Jamaica and it's on the grill and them slide a couple pieces and I'm a jerk chicken, I don't complain. I'm going like it wasn't there, right? But I don't go out of my way to talk about, let me get a pork special or let me get, and I don't cook it in my house and my wife doesn't eat it. She grew up Seventh-day Adventist, so that kind of stuff. But on the real though, this is my baby. Hi, Money Wani. I just put you up in front of everybody. She lost her front teeth. Hey, mama. They haven't seen you in a while, so smile for them and show them your front teeth. Ta-da! She lost her front teeth. So I'm doing a live right now. Oh, the other one's coming out? Oh my gosh. Are you on your way? Okay, I'll see you when you get here, okay? Okay, bye, Daddy. Okay, I love you. Love you. Bye. Hang up. I can't move my thing. What's wrong with you? I'll see it when you get here. Hey, okay, so thank you, Rising Phoenix. So yeah, my son's coming over and I gotta do his whole, take him to school to get his testing done and all that other stuff. She did her testing last week. Now, off of what I was talking about before, let's skip to this since I'm about to end the video soon. They should be pulling up in like another 5-10 minutes. Let's skip to this. Men, brothers, listen to me and listen to me good. Okay? Let me end the video like this because this is my life. This is my life. I do this and I do this with pride. I don't need no thank you. I don't need nobody to pat me on the shoulder. My biggest reward in life will be when these children are grown and they speak of me. That is what my biggest motivation is. When they're grown and they speak of me and they're like, my daddy, man, listen, my daddy a boss. My daddy was always there. My daddy did this. My daddy did that. I'm going to be like this. Even in my grave, I'm probably going to be like this. Like, yes, talk that talk, baby girl. Yeah. So it doesn't matter if you and the woman is not together anymore. We're adults. We understand that things have changed. We're not living in our grandparents' time. My grandparents are still together, right? They've been together 60 something years. Nobody now do that to you again this day and age. Ain't nobody trying to stick around with you for the next 60 something years. You understand? So we understand that when we go into a relationship, it's like taking a chance and why is it gonna work? I don't know. I look like it. Our relationship these days is like, you ever see when the cars are changing lanes in Jamaica, or when they're doing the takeover and another car is coming in the opposite direction? That's how our relationships are these days. It's like, oh God, that was a close one. Jesus Christ. Oh God, that anxiety more than anything. That is why we have more people now than ever before that are like, you know what? It's okay to be alone. I don't give a damn if I die alone. I'm just gonna be alone. I'm gonna pool my resources. I'm gonna take care of myself. I'm gonna do all the things that I've been wanting to do and all this other stuff and just be okay with myself, being myself, because the relationship thing is rough. It's rough, right? You pour your all into something, somebody else rip it out. You're with a narcissist or a psycho, you don't even know it till it's too late and you're well invested. All kind of something that go on. So at the end of the day, it's about your children. It's about your children. I mean, honor your relationship, respect your relationship. And if it goes both ways, then you might be lucky enough to have longevity in it. But at the end of the day, there are a lot of people out here, especially brothers, that too easily use the excuse and run away from their child or their children. Some of them are very cantankerous, right? But you put effort and money into things that really don't matter most of the time. I'll be seeing y'all, man. I'll be seeing y'all when I go out. I see you in the club. I see you popping bottles. I see you wearing them expensive ass $300 sneakers and all that. I see you showing off about it too. But shorty ain't seen you in God knows when, right? So go through the court system if you have to. Do whatever you have to. Thank God I didn't have to do any of that. Me and the baby mother them good, and the children are good, and we do it for the children. See? So that's a blessing within itself. But the end story is this. Make sure you're in your children's life, man. Make sure you're in your children's life. Y'all know I used to travel a lot, right? So me and Brains used to travel even, and then, you know, she got pregnant and she kind of put her foot down and she's like, yo, I'm gonna need you to be like close to home because me over here with baby and this and that and okay, so we cut the traveling and this is where I'm at. And I'm gonna have to rearrange my whole thing. Now I love traveling. I love being in someplace new every 13 weeks. I love being on the road. I love soaking up different cultures and being out in the wide open and just going places, seeing things. But then came responsibility. And this woman looked at you and she respected you and loved you enough to say, hey, I'm going to bring life again, right? Using your sperm through my womb. And here you go. Damn, that kid looked just like me. You can't just take off. So I was like, hey, man, I got to be here, right? So please, man, make sure that your children are your top priority. They're growing up, it's temporary. They're going to be adults longer than they're going to be children. That fleeting moment that they are children, it will go by like this. How do I know? Because I have one that just turned 18, right? And I've been telling this boy since he was like 6 or 7 years old, all the realness of life. And hey, guy, when you get to this age, this is what's going to happen, and you're going to have to do this. You need to pick a path and stick to your path and all this other stuff, you know, and I'm guiding him and I'm supportive of everything he's into. And now he is that age. And I said to him the other day, I said, 18 came really fast, didn't it? And he said, yeah, it did. I said, remember just the other day, I was telling you that 18 is going to be here in no time. You're like 7, 8, 9, 10, all those ages. Because I told him that 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, all the way up to 18. Even until it got close to 18, I was like, hey, you got 2 years to go. You're 16. In 2 years, the world's going to see you as an adult, and they're going to treat you as an adult. And you know how it is out here for adult black men. So you got to be on your square, right? And boom, he's 18. And I'm in his face again. You see how fast 18 came? Okay, his next little brother is right behind him, and I'm in their face just the same. I say, you see your older brother? You see how fast he ask him how fast he turned 18. He never saw 18 coming. And I use 18 because 18 is the adult benchmarker for, oh, you're an adult now. You're old enough to vote. You're old enough to go purchase a firearm. You're old enough to join the military and go off and fight in combat. You're old, so they're seeing you as an adult. We know that 18 is a troubled teen years, because 18 is when the world says you're an adult, but your mind is confused as hell. Is this what I really want to do? Damn, they see me as an adult, so I gotta go get a job now. Oh, okay, I'm going to school. I'm going to college. Okay, but I need to be able to pay for stuff, and my mom and my dad can't do it on their own. I need to take on more responsibilities. You know, the world comes at you when you turn 18. We know that. That's why I spoke the other day and I said to my audience, stop kicking our children out at 18 years old, because that is like the most troubling time in your life. That 18 to 21 age group right there, you're about to discover a whole new world. A whole new world. I got stories to share with y'all, but I can't share them because I don't have time. You understand? But yeah, man, be there for your children. And I'm going to end it just like that. This place that I'm in, this United States of America here, I love it here. My children are born here. I do business here. I work here. But at the same time, I don't feel safe here. I feel safer in a country where the murder rate is high as hell. That's Jamaica. And the reason I feel safe there is because I'm among my people and they protect me. Yeah, like that. All right. I hear them pull up. I can hear them in the driveway and whatnot. So I'm going to end the video right here. I appreciate y'all for coming out, man. Thank you. Be careful out there. Like I said, for those of you tuned in late, I almost lost my eye. And I almost lost my eye just being around. So be careful out there. Things can change in the blink of an eye. All right. Manners and respect to each and every one of you. Have a wonderful weekend. Did I say it's the freaking weekend, baby? Did I say that? I didn't. All right. See that. Clap it up. Clap it up. Catch you on the next video. I'm out. Peace. Oh, please go watch the video about how Beachy Stout's co-accused got bail. The man that the other man testified and said him stab up and get bail. I'm out. Peace. My babies are at the door.